Louis Lee from All Lens Media, and this is Planet Traffic Special Edition Monster Garage, baby. We got cast from the Monster Garage episode that we are going to watch live here on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. Where else? We're live.
We're everywhere.
We're everywhere. We're taking over the airways. So everybody introduce yourself. We'll go with Dwayne first.
Dwayne Maddox. On Instagram, it's Iron Demon Forge. I was on the Wood Burner Corvette episode of Monster Garage,
which we watched here live as well. All right, Ray.
My name is Ray Ripple, and I'm on the current episode of Monster Garage that we're watching right now, or fixing to start. Also, everybody in my house has not watched this either. So my kids are watching this. Josh is watching this. Everybody's watching this for the first time also. So, but
nice.
you guys follow my Instagram already, probably. If you don't, you should. But Terry, your turn.
Terry Wilson, Coverman66 on YouTube, and Terry LSX on Instagram. I was partnered with the lovely Ray Ripple, and we were getting it in Texas on Monster Garage, and like she said, this is gonna be my first time watching it along with my cats and my family, I guess. But now there he is. Come here.
Okay, so everybody live, this is what we're doing. We have our TVs set up and we have it paused on 002. So if everybody can put your TVs on 0002, and we can all hit the play button at the same time, and we can start watching it live. And we'll jump in here and there and pause when the commercials come on, because I'm poor. I can't afford to know commercials.
Hang on, you said 0. I'm on 000. I'm on 0001. I'm 1 second.
Close enough.
Okay, you're close enough. You're
Okay.
good.
It'll work. Just make sure you tell us as soon as your commercial starts, Louis. Okay,
sounds good. So if everybody watching live,
on Discovery Plus, right?
Yeah,
he does.
Discovery Plus.
Oh, you do. Okay.
Yep. So if everybody can share and subscribe on the YouTube channel and share it, and it'll go out even further, to reach out further if everybody shares it live right now.
Can we still not type answers, Louis?
Let's see. No, I think
Michael,
we can.
Lulu, how do we do?
We can always stop and answer if people ask questions. It's not
Yeah, you can ask questions anywhere. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, you can ask questions, and we'll see it over here in the chat room.
If you click on my bio,
we got Michael from episode 1.
Yes, what up, girl?
Is watching, and Lulu, who made all the amazing welding caps that I wear. So
what up, Lulu?
Lulu.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That was a song back in the 80s, 90s. Da, 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 da.
You're stretching it there.
Okay.
It's new.
For anybody that's on Instagram Live right now, if you want to watch it with us, if you'll just pull it up on Discovery Plus, or you can also go to my bio and the link is there.
All right, I'll give everybody a few minutes to get set up on the TV, and then we can hit play.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a beverage.
You're supposed to have your beverage already.
You know what? I'm probably going to need some water. I'm a little parched.
Come on,
I've been
Terry.
hanging out with welding students all day. Here we go.
All right, Terry, go get your beverage. All right, we got any questions in the chat?
Everybody's just saying hi so far.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got
team viewing so far.
I got people on Instagram that have already watched the episode. I'm reading some of the comments right now. And it's so funny because some of them say that exhaust though. So I'm sure this is gonna be a great episode. I can't wait to see it. So yeah,
it's gonna be good. I didn't watch it either. I was tempted because it popped up last night at 12 at night.
It popped up at 12 at 9 for you? It popped up at 4 this morning. For some reason, I couldn't sleep, and I'm sure it has to do with this. So I couldn't sleep, and so I got up at like 4. I went and peed, and I was like, I'm going to check. And it was there at 4, but it wasn't there at like 1.
Yeah, I was tempted to watch it. I was like, nah, wait. I want to see it like everybody else.
All right.
Okay, so we ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, we're hitting play. We're going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
You gonna help me? Huh? You gonna help me?
This week, Jesse brings an ancient and violently dangerous wood cutting technique to the Monster Garage.
I tell you what, they did a great job. It's just like you're watching the old versions.
I know.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's like it never stopped.
You know that freaking saw was so wild. I didn't understand it until literally day 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see this is going to be good. Jesse's already chewing ass. That's hilarious. You're supposed to be the motherfucking expert. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sound like y'all might have had another hog bear. No,
Here we are.
we can't live stream it, whoever that was.
Sorry about that.
Squares it up. Super dangerous. 50-inch blade spinning at 1,000 RPM. This blade's going this way, and this blade's coming toward you like this. If it catches your toes, it'll suck you right in.
Man, that's insane. Where does he come
Dude, it was wild. Wild.
No clue what we were doing.
That looks like a torture device out of a horror movie.
And you know what's funny?
It really does.
I seriously had no earthly idea what this was literally until day 5 after I saw it all together. Because we don't have trees in West Texas. So we don't even have like this. We have nothing like this in West Texas ever.
Wow. Well, it's not been used anywhere for over 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, here we go.
For people on Instagram, we're watching our episode of Monster Garage right now for the first time.
There's somebody dancing out, coming out.
Oh,
Did you see that?
who's that good-looking brother right there dancing?
Did you see Twinkle Toes coming out the hallway?
God, my hair is wild, y'all.
Hey, you're there to work.
Hello.
Yep, you guys got the required what the hell look on your face. In the woods.
Dude, that saw right there is huge. Did you see that? That was massive.
Well, and we got people saying they use them in the woods, but and I'm not doubting them, but I didn't think they used wood shingles anywhere anymore.
They do in California.
Oh.
I think it's a
Really?
California thing. Yeah. From what
Yeah,
I
but you know good and well they don't cut them in California.
No, they said that they're big up in like the Boston area, like Nantucket. You know, like when they have those because they're near the water, like Martha's Vineyard and stuff like that.
Oh, I
hey,
see.
yo, why did they put a Harley engine? Did y'all see that? Why did they show a Harley
It
engine
looked like it.
as our hydraulic engine on this?
That's probably the quickest model he could grab.
That's super funny.
Well, you know, West Coast chopper, so
That's
probably
right.
already had that model in his system.
I didn't even think about that. I forgot Chopper Guy.
That's a big old truck now.
Oh my God, that freaking truck was a rust bucket.
Really?
Yeah, everything
doesn't look that
underneath
bad.
it was
This
covered.
dude named the cricket.
Freaking Terry.
That was foul, man.
Oh, look at him save it. Look, did you see the rust just crumble out of my hand?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Pretty amazing when you try something. There's a lot of work involved in it. A lot of different moving pieces.
I'm already sweaty.
I was the day I walked in at 9 o'clock in the morning.
It's
first-
hot. It was so hot in there.
Hotter than Satan's ass crack.
We'd leave in our shirts. Our shirts.
Terry, your
were
shirts
just
are looking
so-
good.
Huh?
I've never built
Terry's shirt's looking good. Coverman
Oh,
66.
You
Did he
do
just
really
say
good.
he's never built one?
We're building that. Completely different deal. This is
Did he just say he's never built one of these?
Yes.
That's a good sign, isn't it? And yes, Kyle, it was filmed near Austin, Texas.
I'm so close. I just drove.
Oh yeah, you're in Texas.
Yeah. It's like 3.5 hours, 4 hours for me.
All right, Beth.
missing part of one. Instead of pushing it with a stick.
Oh, that's another good sign. One of the experts is missing body parts from this. Yeah.
I forgot his thumb was missing.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I totally forgot his thumb was missing.
That's not good from the safety side.
It had like a half-ass nail on it too. Like it was like where it split. It was
Oh, wow.
We were explaining to him, it started blowing his mind. Yes, he realized right away that, this is serious stuff. Let's walk over here and look at this. This ain't picking up golf balls. That is without a doubt the quickest, slickest golf ball picker the world has ever seen.
I remember that.
Step up onto there. Lay your shit.
How does he know if it's harder than picking up golf balls? He's never built one.
That thing was super cool.
Understanding of like cuts one, you grab the shingle, put it on the thing. Yeah. So we'll have to put this one, the blade will have to be towards the middle. Right?
Jesse's getting fat.
He's losing
Hey.
all his gorgeous hair too.
Yeah, but he's getting it on that. That's a little better. Maybe it's a shirt.
Right.
The saw's just spin. Let's hold that thing up there. The blade.
Okay, we gotta wheel it out.
Hey, he goes to church now. He's probably eating good at the church meals.
Razor sharp.
You're probably right. Yeah, you know how them church women cook.
Yeah, they don't mess around.
Every Sunday, that potluck.
What a damn blade!
It was huge and it was heavy. It was super.
That thing was
heavy. Everybody that's on Instagram right now, we're watching it live. Our episode of Monster Garage. That's why we're just sitting here being quiet.
Natural wonders. So yeah, you see this guy go up to the right. You saw this side. Boards fall off. When you saw, the shake falls off this side, right?
And we'll put a trough or something like a catch to catch it.
Right.
I just can't have you guys reaching underneath it. It's too dangerous. Remember that last TV show that did a shingle mill anything? No. This is a really dumb idea, and I love it.
Like that. Lose them. Peace, brother.
Yeah, I see shit falling. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
You see that rust falling off.
It was so bad. Things were just rusted. Like it was basically welded together. Everything with rust. It was crazy.
Terry is a master mechanic from New York who has been obsessed with working on vehicles since he was 9 years old and believes cars make the world a better
Ooh,
All right.
look at you. Ooh,
Bring people together. You got music, you got love, you got clothes.
It is always wise to protect your eyes.
Oof.
Hey guys.
All right.
Anybody ever told you look like Muhammad Ali?
Coverman.
All the time, brother.
Trust me, Ray. I walked with him through SEMA. He had all these old women grab
Stop.
all these old women would grab him up and hug him like, you look like Muhammad Ali.
I don't know what.
Does it look like it'll bolt on?
It's like a direct fit.
That's good. So it's probably going to be the only easy thing we do.
It's funny you say that because I was just thinking about it.
So the engine's going to power the hydraulics for the saw. Okay.
Yeah, they run the system just like a tow truck, the servo motor.
Yeah, it's like a
Gotcha.
PTO system or whatever.
Yep.
I'm just so freaking confused how this damn thing works.
No, it's not a PTO off the transmission. He put something on the
It was
one
like
of the cords.
a pump.
on the
It was
engine.
like a
Yeah.
motor of some sort.
So he's putting the hydraulic pump right on the motor.
This is a pretty complicated machine, so getting my head wrapped around what we can actually make, that's the toughest thing.
Nobody around here has ever seen this stuff, right? This is all great to you guys. So to explain it and make our fabricators work and get this.
Lulu, we're about
It's gonna be a
10:25.
Never gonna look at a shingle roof again or take it for granted. Like,
unless this is going on time.
Me too.
Oh, I love Dale. He was so
Ray,
cool. Dude, that girl is so hot.
good morning. You guys ready to work today? You farted around most of the day yesterday trying to figure out what we're gonna do, so I think we got a beat on it.
That's a lot of
Start
hair,
making
Ray.
The carriage like
I
Yeah,
have
it
a
is.
ton of hair.
jack
You
shafts
see this?
and their top blades.
And it just always looks like this, no matter what.
Lift came in. I think that's it. Let's get after it.
Let's do it.
people pay a lot of money for that style.
Constructing the base that will
That
hold
ma- you know what I say? The higher the pony, the closer you are to Jesus.
There you go.
That's how
That's how us Southern girls do it.
Yeah.
This is the part that we're coming up with right now, which should safely drop a cut shingle away from vital appendages. 3 feet's a lot. But you need a little on the other side to build the framework with the wheel. And then we'll need a little bit to build the framework up here. So this will be our bottom rail with the bottom of the carriage sitting on here.
I love the exact measurements. A little bit and a lot.
That's a nudge.
Yeah, we need a little bit here and a lot there.
900 pounds of torque to it for the diesel.
Just so everyone knows how vital getting the carriage right is, here's a short list of things that could go wrong. Lock the life and limbs, wooden block projectiles, metal pieces from the carriage or the saw becoming trapped.
Hey, Robert.
How you doing, Robert?
Carriage hits that saw, we're going to lose a lot further things. We can do the cut.
This is crazy. This is so funny.
Yeah, Lulu, you ought to see us when the alcohol starts.
Oh,
He
this
just
is
threw that
crazy.
blade.
Oh, I remember this. I remember this part.
I forgot about that.
He just sculled that blade. Oh, I heard it pop.
Yeah, pop.
the-
I don't want to do it too hard and break it.
Well, it's probably hot rolled.
It is.
That's why. Is that why? Yeah, that first one when you
That did it.
you probably fucked the teeth up on the blade because you just barely kiss it.
A little bit.
You guys did it.
A little bit.
What you say, Ray? Wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
Ray's like, yeah, a little bit.
I'm usually always to blame for everything, so I was like, it's not me, it was me this time, I promise.
Fuck the teeth up on the blade. You hear it kick back.
Zemas. I don't even know what the fuck Zemas are. Garage bound.
It's the red song right there. One right next to you, Casey. Right behind you. Real slow. Be crazy.
They had to tell him what that saw was.
Yeah, they've never been in a fabrication shop or done any of this in their entire life.
Wow.
Yeah, they out in the woods, man. These guys are tree guys. I know, Wayne. I know what you're thinking.
I'll be nice.
So what I'm gonna do is just make
Oh my god, his dogs though.
chain
I love them
blades,
dogs.
Perpendicular blade
Oh my
clears,
lord, I love his
and
dogs.
the other one will sit side saddle. And we'll just put the whole rack in, weld it to the frame. All this stuff's really dangerous.
See that Miller helmet?
Standing right.
Miller representing.
Couldn't try.
I wanted so bad to take that hood home.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, I
If
know.
I could have stuffed it in my jacket and sew it, I would have.
I would have had to replace it, so don't do that.
Well, if you can get your hands on one and you want to send them my way, I mean, your girl.
Hey, Ray, we got to connect. We got a guy.
Really? Up there?
He needs me.
He's next to you. He's up here. It's like the Brady Bunch. We're all like the Brady Bunch right now. Oh no, it's the exhaust.
Oh boy, here we go.
I already know this is gonna be spicy.
Hello. I got human CNC machine.
Raise an expert welder who pursued many careers.
I'm not like gonna toot my own horn or anything,
I do a
but
little bit of everything from art to sculpture to plasma cutting.
You
CNC
got
work.
to.
You need parts made, I can do that.
oh my god, look how dirty I was.
Builds, race car builds, you name it, I do it.
Miss Ray.
That's gonna go right here, right?
That's gonna go right there.
You know, it'd be really cool if I cut like a rose or some shit right there.
Can you cut Monster Garage?
I probably could. Yeah.
I was the culprit. I was the one who egged you on, Ray. I'm sorry.
Sounds like it.
But look, it's done already.
She's getting it done.
Task you're assigned in order to pursue a frivolous
Oh my
endeavor.
god, this is gonna be so good.
Appreciates a bit of fun.
A frivolous endeavor.
2 full hours to create. Killed it.
No.
We all know what. Wait a minute. We all know what happens if you put plasma on that metal for 2 hours. You'd have a puddle of molten metal.
But does it look badass though? Fuck yeah.
It looked good. See, Jesse loves it too.
It didn't even take 2 hours to cut the muffler, make a new piece of muffler to dump out behind the wheel. It didn't take 2 hours to do the whole thing.
It didn't take 2 hours. It literally took 15 minutes. So, Jesse James, if you're watching this in the future, remember you said that was my participation trophy. I need that back.
So, just so everybody knows, the fastest person in the room just entered in with us. Sarah Edwards is on here with us.
What's up, Sarah?
Ooh,
Sarah.
hi, Sarah.
We got royalty in the house.
20 years of experience.
Yeah, 300-mile-an-hour club.
Yeah.
Definitely good cars for speed, not for show, but it's the good.
Dude, that truck was pretty cool. I'm not even
That
gonna lie.
was
It
badass.
was super cool.
Now,
No problem. We need a torsion key. We don't have the torsion key.
Time for swag school, folks. So grab your pencils and pay attention.
Lulu, if you don't know Sarah, she's Sarah Edwards Racing on Instagram. She's a little badass, decided to drive a jet car at like 16, so look her up.
300 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You can also go to Plan and Traffic on YouTube and check out her interview here on Plan and Traffic. There's a frequent flyer at our place.
Mm-hmm. Part of the family.
Dude, Terry, that torsion key, all the sketchy shit we did before we got the torsion key,
We didn't have a torsion key.
So the proper
Oh,
crazy.
that could have been ugly.
Yeah, very, very. But we finally got a torsion key.
We're gonna get it done.
Did you guys get it figured out, Andy?
Yeah, we got it figured out.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh my god, 0.
Wow.
Hey,
I'm not talking to you.
call Joe and see if he has a torsion key for GM for releasing the tension on the
Sound like he's getting frustrated already.
all these tools in this motherfucker. We don't have the tool that we need.
Oh, it's my soul
You
sister.
thought our shingle
It's
mill
my
build was the
soul
only badass thing you were going to see cut wood this episode? You were sorely mistaken.
You guys want to volunteer? Anybody? We're gonna head outside and work on the song.
Look at Terry like, yeah, I volunteer. Get your butt in trouble.
Dude, I absolutely adored her. Absolutely adored her. She was basically a wood version of me.
Yeah.
See?
Now, see,
She's you in the wood area.
Yes.
but you see, they showed Jesse and they said Jesse's still working. So my wife even asked earlier, she's like, well, why did they just walk out? I said, they didn't have a choice.
We
No,
had zero
no.
choice. We had
No,
to do
we-
it.
They couldn't go in and work if they wanted to. They make you go out.
Hey, look, there's my exhaust again. Did you see it?
Yep.
You look good.
I don't care if it took me 2 hours to do it. It's beautiful.
So you need to patent that and make some exhaust. Just change one letter or something and sell.
That would be cool, right?
Yeah.
There's your boy Alex. You who?
I'm so glad Terry
Alex
suggested
Truff.
doing that.
Hey guys, let's clean
Oh
up.
yeah.
Let's have a little progress report meeting.
Yeah, it took literally, and like I said, we were waiting for parts. We couldn't do anything.
So we're all a team. I'm part of it.
Oh, and there's Lulu's hats. Stop fucking around.
I see it all, and usually I have these kind of feelings on like a Thursday where I feel like it's going to be fatal. I'm lucky I'm feeling it now and talking to you guys now when it's Tuesday because we still have time to pull it out, but I can't do it with 3 of us or 4 of us or even 5 of us. It's going to take all 6 of us to get it done, and we still have a lion's share of labor.
Damn, I'm dirty.
Here's the
That
thing.
means you're working.
Everybody loves to fail and blow it up, but only 6
Terry
of
just shaking his
100.
head.
So if you guys want to be one of the number 7, and like no tools, you get to waste a whole week of work when you could be doing the other stuff, and you'd be known as the failures forever. You know, so like tomorrow, let's really hunker down. Like
Okay, so you know what's funny about this is like, did you see what was on his table? It took him all day to do that.
That's it.
But we were screwing off, right?
It's a big project.
Yeah.
I thought though, right?
It's not
I'm
that
gonna
big.
be honest with you. We didn't rely on what he did, but what I've seen so far, you've only got 3 people working. And now maybe they're not showing it, but I don't see your experts doing a damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on a commercial.
All right,
All
pause
right,
it.
how's it?
Pause. All right.
Okay, let's
Maybe it's just editing.
Hang
but
on,
I
I'm
didn't.
pausing mine. What
Woo!
are y'all at? I'm at 2154.
2152.
Okay,
So that's close enough.
I'm at
2150.
okay.
I'm still
So,
watching the commercial, so I'll be there in a minute.
That's fine. No, so like that, I know I was working my ass off. I know Terry was working his ass off because me and him were pretty much together like peas and carrots the entire time. Literally all the way to the end. We were tight, and that's why we're so tight now because we were basically together the entire time.
Yeah.
What were the father and son doing? Because if they can't fabricate, what are these 2 days?
They basically just showed us what the saw does and kind of a rough draft of how to build it. But
Yeah.
I'd never seen one of these before. I tried looking up videos on YouTube. Me and Terry too. Terry was looking up videos on YouTube with me. Like I still had no clue what the hell I was building until I had it in the back of the truck. Basically.
Yeah, but those 2 are not building, right?
Mm-mm. They were directing mainly.
Yeah, the son, they were more when we needed torsion bars banged out. They helped with that. The lift kit, they helped with that. I don't know if we're gonna see it, but we had to put this big redonkulous bumper on the truck. They helped with that. But for the most part, they weren't building any. I mean, they told Ray and Andy even, like how things should be going as far as the well, because like I said, up until about the 3rd day, I think everyone was still not sure what we were building until it started taking shape. And then we're like, okay, now we can see what's going on. That was like maybe the 4th day.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, let's continue. But there was some consistencies as far as,
Don't get me wrong. I'm not down on them.
No.
I'm just wondering how well they researched these guys to,
Yeah, have them
Well,
there
from
building.
what I understand there's only basically two companies in the entire United States that still makes these. From what I understand, I don't know if that's a fact or not. That's just kind of like what I kind of heard on set, that basically there was only 2 companies in the world, and basically in the United States that still made these.
I bet there's a bunch of rednecks somewhere that do this all the time. I would
Probably.
Okay, what number are you guys at?
I'm at
2152.
All right, hold on one sec. Let me get back right.
2152.
Yeah.
All right, ready,
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Let me get right. Go.
Go.
I'll tell you the real slacker. The guy that sat over there in the corner. Let's be truthful about this. Goddamn guy. He's got his coat on, the mom bag, looking pretty.
You call Jesse a slacker?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Called him a motherfucker.
It's just important. Don't get me wrong. That's me anchored down. But where's the team leadership? Where's Jesse? Where's our boss?
So it sounds like Dale's relying on Jesse to be the leader.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
We'll try our best. We're going to put our hours in. We're going to work until we drop. And if it don't happen, I am going to point the finger.
Fuck it. Let's just start tearing this shit apart and like help
My
them.
hair and my F-bomb. Both of them.
Day 3.
I had 6 of them made it to TV, so my mother watched them.
I would say that my children are watching. I probably shouldn't, but they probably hear more at home than anything.
They're used to it, huh?
Yeah, they're used to it.
Jesse's speech didn't really bother me whatsoever. We got a good plan for today so we can accomplish a lot. I'm going to start taking this apart so we can promote this CD joint. I'm not the type of
Terry got some fresh kicks on.
everyone was moving. There was not one slack over the team. It's a shame that Jesse
That other fella there seems sharp. The other fabricator helping you.
Oh, Andy?
You gotta take this
That's,
Not-
that's Andy or whatever.
Yeah,
He's
not
pretty
the father and son. The other.
cool. Yeah, Andy was pretty cool.
Jesse makes a late arrival and right back into working on the saw base, welding on the first of the 2 shafts that will spin the 4-foot saw blades.
Now, let's put that blade up there. Make sure it clears.
Oh no.
Here we go.
I already know this part. Oh no.
Right now, the guys are making sure the frame Jesse has built has plenty of clearance for the blades to operate perpendicular.
I'm
Anybody that's on
heard
Instagram right now,
stories
we're
of
watching
this.
our episode of Monster Guys. So if you're watching right now, that's what we're doing.
What are you waiting for? You could have been doing it this whole time.
I know it. I could have, but I didn't.
He just bust him out. Could have, but I didn't.
I know, but I didn't.
That collar was so heavy.
Oh yeah, that's solid
It was
machine
so
collar.
heavy.
It's got to be
And
to
it was a
secure
pain
that
in the ass
blade.
to put in because that pin.
Being the shingle mill expert, Dale just put in the order for this crucial nut, which should be arriving at any
Oh
moment.
Jesus Christ! He waited until Wednesday to order a left-handed specialty nut.
He said tire time.
Less than 2 hours left.
Terry's showing them muscles.
Got him from the Wayne Maddox School of Lifting.
That's right.
No, we had they gave us new wheels for that, right? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
like
they
it.
gave us new wheels for it. Josh was asking a question. Damn, that hair though. I'm super close to Jesus that day.
I bet that hair got oily and rusty.
Yeah, my hair's always dirty. That's why it looks like this.
Hey, that shows you're working.
Yeah.
Probably keeps you from busting your head too.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah,
You gonna cut this board for us?
Yeah, I'll be right back. Just
Oh
wait.
my God.
and he started to wait on him.
It's the end of the day, and I'm tired. But
Oh my God, y'all. Okay, I'm super Texan. When I get tired, it comes out even more. Like my accent comes out. I just heard nothing but
Y'all.
redneck.
He's
right there.
Texas right there.
That was
Right
super
there.
Texan. I don't know what happened.
Wait, when you text me earlier, you said y'all. I was like, wait a minute. Where's? Oh yeah, she's in Texas.
I have to say Warsh too and range.
Andy is putting up the hydraulic system, which will transfer power from the deep motor to the saw blades. Dale and Ray are working on the carriage that will feed the wood into the 4-foot saw.
Tattoos are vibrant.
Andy is finishing the elaborate saw base that will serve as the anchor for the entire spinning death machine.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not negative, but I don't know how this is gonna work. I really can't. Usually I can tell. Oh yeah, we got whooped by Thursday, but I mean, they'll say
Now I got to figure something I've never done before.
Hey, Sarah, great talking with you, hon.
Today is to actually
See you later, Sarah.
All right, Sarah, jump in anytime.
get that. Nothing's happening. It's like hydraulics is the main deal. You know, that's something you go to school for. This type of trade is hands-on learning. So I'm glad we got a sharp guy on that. Andy Stark.
I like this guy, even though he ain't a hydraulics guy.
Oh my God, his smile. He's so retarded.
That's a shit-eating grin there.
Bend it down the same direction as that one. Don't touch it with your hand. There you go. All right, we're good.
I love that you had to tell him not to touch that red hot metal with his hand.
Don't touch it.
You know what's funny is I'm building the carriage right here. I still have no earthly idea how this thing works. I'm just basically building it.
Then you can reach in, you shake, come over here.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you just got to build. Oh, that's wrong.
What's up?
Oh my God, body drop. Oh no. I forgot about
Come
that.
on, man. This is gonna work.
That's good right there where all the wood shavings are.
Yeah, I like the whole building on fire.
We're watching it on Discovery Plus right now.
Too much done with his rear end.
Oh, he's wearing my jacket. That's why it's small.
A little tight there, buddy.
I got to teach him how to really plasma cut on this show. That was pretty awesome.
Fluid comes in here, comes down here, powers these two. Engine back here. Okay. Lever. Pull back, pull forward, spins. We're cutting some wood.
That's pretty intricate if that's his first hydraulic system.
Yeah, he's never done that before. He nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Terry, I know you love this, right? Terry's got to love the bluegrass.
This is our kind of
There's some music in there. I give it to him.
Oh my God. Oh my God, please don't show up. Please don't show up. Please. Oh, okay, they showed it. Oh, God.
Yeah, they show Ray dancing with him.
Oh man. Okay, that's my signature dance. I do that.
Hey, as long as you get the shoulders going right.
Is that the, Ray, that was almost part of the chicken dance there.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm from the South. Come on. This is my kind of music.
Terry's running away from the rednecks while the country music is on.
With a chainsaw, man. Get out of here. That's how Friday the 13th happened, man.
We got a midget with blood on him. I'm out of here.
Oh, I love Body Drop. He was the coolest guy ever.
Body Drop was cool.
He's hilarious.
Alex who?
That's right.
Alex.
Been on damn near every car show since creation.
Yeah. I know him for about 20 years, I think.
He was going to join this one. You didn't see where he asked? You should put him on here, Louis.
Yeah, I have to.
Looks like our shingle mill expert didn't do his homework before.
Uh-oh.
Conventional. That's all grill.
Oh, he ain't got a chance of figuring that out.
Oh my God, he's in an adult daycare.
Elaborate.
So this is 6 inches per inch. You're blowing our mind, dude. We're not machinists.
Thread pitches or thread pitches.
Cedar. I see no cedar, but
Oh my God, Casey said cedar.
Threads per inch. So that's how many of those little V things fit in 1 inch space.
Oh, bless his heart.
3/4. You're the thread counter. Come here, man.
Wow.
I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that.
I am a team player. Look at that whole motherfucker I made. Come on.
I'm not doing it.
Figure it out.
I don't know where to run and get a bolt. That ain't my problem. 16
Not my-
hours, get a nut here.
That's a good leader.
When this job comes to a stop, I need a nut. An inch and a half nut. I didn't want to come all the way over here and not build this work.
Yo, I was calling every oil field company in West
You gotta know
Texas
these guys.
trying to
You gotta
just
find
get a
some
nut.
gear and like dig down.
Like
You
for
knew about
real.
it like 3 or 4
Every
days.
oil
You're
field
just doing it
company.
now. Tomorrow's the last
Well, it
day.
sounds like it's a fine thread left hand.
It
It was
is.
a left hand, yeah, it was fine thread, yeah.
The fuck made him think he was going to find that on a shelf?
The way you think, just come down here on a motherfucking airplane. The
forgot about this.
This fucking shit
What the hell's he talking about?
over a fucking nut. You know, if you were a saw expert, motherfucker, wouldn't you know that the fucking thing needs a fucking nut on the end of it? How you think you can figure that up anyway? Hey, it ain't my fault. I worked as hard as possible and made that whole little motherfucker right there.
Yeah, he's pissed.
Yeah, he was so mad.
Over a nut.
He just left.
Help him, Casey. Let's try to find something. What do you want me to do? Try to help him.
What the hell is he doing standing over there?
Everybody yelling, right?
Damn, I was there.
He's been married 5 times. You don't know how to fucking talk to people.
Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't drive all the way.
I thought it was 4 times. All right, I'm on commercial.
You're on commercial?
Commercial.
All right.
That's it. I'm at 3240. What are y'all at?
32-38. Terry, you got to back up a little.
Me?
Yeah, I'll just delay. Yeah,
Okay.
I remember
so-
when you said that. I remember that.
So dude got off the hook, huh?
That's crazy. I forgot about the nut thing. Well, I mean, I didn't forget about it, but I did forget about the nut thing. I remember we were all scrambling around looking for one, though. We got all kinds of weird shit out here in the oil fields. I was thinking maybe somewhere out there, maybe we might have that, but we didn't, obviously.
Yeah.
So I called everybody I could, just trying to find something, but man, it was wild.
Yeah. How could he not know how hard it was going to be to find that damn fine thread left-hand nut?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
It's a damn inch and a half. It's hard enough to find a regular inch and a half nut.
Left hand, yeah.
Fine thread left hand.
Josh even said, "Man, it's hard to find that. Like, it's not something you can buy anywhere." Josh is over here agreeing. Oh, there's my son in the background. Or who is he? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
he's
right
over here.
No,
What's up, fella?
Yeah, I tell you, like I said, it was fun, but I mean, when they got hot, I was just like, I was over the tool chest, like putting the tools away. I was like, I don't want him to come over here and you. I'm like, oh no.
I know. I would have cried. I would have cried. I'm a crier. If I get yelled at, I immediately cry. People think I'm like, this is bad bitch. No, if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah. I just didn't want him to come off on me because, like I said, I don't know how I would have took that, and so I
seen
was
him
like,
yell at anybody that was busting their ass.
Hmm.
Anybody.
All right.
And you can see who was working. I mean, you guys were working.
The only
Yeah,
people I've ever seen him go off on, like that hog bear, because he wasn't doing it.
Oh, that guy.
You know?
I've never in my life ever thought I would ever see somebody get kicked off this show. When I watched that, I was like, damn.
I don't know if that was a first or not.
No, I think that was like maybe the second or third. Back in
Really?
the day, he kicked people off, yeah. Yep.
Dang. Yeah, that one was wild. That was wild. That was super wild.
Okay, I'm at
That's a good ass episode though.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, we were supposed to put tires, and we did. They had brand new, these redonkulous, huge rims and tires mounted to them, but we couldn't. We got them on the back because they were dualies. We couldn't get them on the front because the hub, so they wouldn't fit. So we had to take them off and put the old ones back on.
So that's where that came from.
That sucked because we had those wheels were not light. They had to be about 200 pounds. No, they had to be more. They were huge. They were huge
But
wheels.
you're like a massive guy, so you picked them up. It was a box of cereal. You were just like,
It's all smoke and mirrors, man. I mean,
hey, he ate his Wheaties.
I had that morning.
He didn't want to get yelled at.
I was like, no, I don't want to get yelled at by Jesse.
Okay, I'm at 3240.
All right.
Okay, that's where I'm at.
32-38. So
go ahead. Shoot.
All right.
starting to look like it.
Hey, where can we get the Cover Man 66 shirt?
You're being made every
Josh wants one too.
Dwayne's getting the first one.
I never even got mine.
Oh, you can get yours. Don't worry.
Midnight to build a frame to mount the massive and deadly saws. Mount and test the sliding carriage. Run all the hydraulic lines. Then there's all the safety elements. The safety guard and the shoot for finish shape.
That's a shit ton of work.
Because if it ain't safe, it's game over.
That's a big blade.
And that don't look good there. Look like Ray's about to lose her head.
Oh, I was getting to the point where I was pit. Like I was like losing my patience. Ask Terry, he knows. We were both in it together.
Day one, that's right. And we had to cut that bed floor.
Doing whatever Jesse does.
That's right. My Jesse is.
I'm going to weld a box together for the frame.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I look kind of good on camera, y'all. Okay?
Because it's just not secure.
With the way that everything's busted, we're gonna have to come up through the floor on kickoffs, just so it's not on the bed at all.
It doesn't have to be this. It's just welded to the frame. Right there, perfect.
Oh, so y'all are just cutting through to the frame.
Yeah, right to the frame. Yeah.
I got you.
Thingamajiggy.
Hey, you're pretty flexible there.
Yeah, I do yoga.
Hey, I did the same thing on ours. When we had tight spaces like that, the girl Sophie did the welding. I'm like, get up there. I can't do that shit.
I'll be stuck. You had to call the paramedics and get me out.
And that would be it. I get it, and that's it. You know,
Oh,
pull
okay.
me out.
Speaking of paramedics, I have to tell y'all a really funny story about what happened on day one, but I did not let anybody know because I didn't want anybody to know or think that I was a vagina. So I have to tell y'all a funny story.
All right.
Okay. So we gotta talk about that after this.
All right, remember.
Carriage went underway. Andy can shift his focus to the hydraulic system.
All right, Andy. That's what they have. I got the dripper. I got the line.
He is just starting hydraulic lines at 7 o'clock.
No, I don't. I think it was before that. I think the timeline was a little off.
Okay.
That's just me. It's on there.
Andy uses a hose gripper to compress a metal collar on the flexible tube, which creates the end of the hose. In this case, the hose will be screwed directly onto the hydraulic control panel.
This has got to be very, very precise. As soon as we fire that up, we'll have this bad boy shooting everywhere. Good?
That's as far as we're going to get her.
We just want to point him back. Hey, anybody know where our fearless leader's at? Nope.
Probably sleeping in, working on another wife.
Oh, shit.
That's terrible.
Oh, no, he's machining his damn nut.
I don't think I ever heard him say that.
I was hoping that some of these smaller tasks, like finding a nut, like Dell or one of the other guys,
He had to make that freaking nut.
We got a lot of work to do.
Dude, that's what it takes when you got the tools to make it.
Yeah, but that's a lot of time.
The nut's glowing.
Glowing nut.
Huh?
The nut was already on there.
The nut was already on it in that frame. Josh said that he just noticed that the nut was already on it in that frame before he walked in.
That was a different axle. It was on the other blade.
Oh, it's a different axle?
I think so.
He said he's right. He saw it.
Yeah, I think it was on the other blade. So the other blade has a normal thread. Normal
It
thread.
was just that one. Yeah, that's just the thing.
Yeah, because that one counter rotates, right? I think. Good testing.
Yeah, testing, professional tester.
Yeah, I just
Bouncing on it.
started yanking on that shit. I was like, maybe if my fat ass won't break it, it ain't gonna break when those saws go off.
That was hilarious. You know, they just showed Dale holding Jesse's nuts. I'm just saying.
That is hilarious.
And they emphasized it. They pointed it out. And again, what is the son doing?
Yeah, never. He hasn't done anything, has he?
Well, they're not showing it anyway. If he
There you
is
go.
being very sneaky about it.
Leave these to you. You can knock these out. We're done. All hoses are done. Yes. Good job. We're done. Hanging. Oh!
We got 2 hours left before we blow this thing up.
Great. Let's do it.
Now that the hoses are connected, Casey fills up the reservoir with
I like
hydraulic.
how Andy said great.
Final
Let's do
test
it.
of the servos, hoses, and motors, and God willingly, after 5 exhaustive build days, this thing will start.
Nothing?
See, those are the rims right there. Those rims
Oh,
right
it was
there.
nice.
That's good looking wheels.
Yeah, it's a good looking wheel.
We're not now. Good? Can you hear that? Can you engage it? Nothing's, hey, everything's good on this side? Oh. Did someone move it or what?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool seeing it spin. I'm
I
not
was
gonna
getting
lie.
fast now.
Not really. That's not 1,000 RPM.
No, it wasn't.
Rear blade,
Okay.
spinning backwards.
We were just so happy to see it move.
Oh, hell yeah. I imagine.
100%. Especially after not even really knowing what I was building.
Yeah, you just want it to run.
Not to mention the safety chute is nowhere to be found.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, that's going to affect the
A lot of moving parts, man.
Too many.
What is every hose leaking?
That's maybe 400 or 500 RPMs, and it's not going to cut wood. So,
You freaking did it, Dale!
well, we ain't there yet, girl.
I'm on commercial. Everybody pause.
Okay, commercial.
Yep.
Are we on a commercial?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 4:33. Okay, everybody on Instagram, we're watching this. I'm at 40:33 live on a Monster Garage, our episode. We're watching it for the first time ever right now.
You guys are watching it with us. Yeah. And we appreciate it.
That little section was kind of interesting because I feel like the timeline was a little off, but
Timeline was big time off.
yeah, it was way off. But
Mine was a little different too.
y'all's
than
was
they
too.
showed. Yeah.
Also, it makes it look like Jesse was there the whole time, but he was like not there.
It's his playground.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's going to look however, it's his world, right?
That's true. That is true. Touche.
And let me
touche.
start by saying that we were supposed to be there like the latest 9 o'clock till 5, whatever. But some cases we weren't able to work until like 12 o'clock, start work till 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
And, so that's a big thing where when, you got a lot of time and everything like that, and you got a big project and you need all the time you can get. So most of the days I think it was like maybe 2 days we started at like maybe the earliest 9 o'clock. So
We had a couple of days. They didn't show on the TV thing, but Jesse wasn't there. And
yeah.
at 5 o'clock, the production crew's like, "All right, it's 5 o'clock. Let's go." We're not done. You go ahead and leave.
They did that to us on Thursday.
I wouldn't let. I'm like,
we were like,
you're not
we're
big
saying
enough to throw
sorry.
me out. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, they did that to us on Thursday.
We thought it was a test. Because Jesse left. Was that the day he yelled at Dell or someone? No. Was it the day?
Yeah,
okay.
because
And he left early.
him and he left. He dipped, and then Andy was the main one that put his foot down when he was like, "We're not stopping. I'm sorry, y'all can go, but we're staying here." And then so we ended up getting it in the truck and setting everything kind of like how we wanted it. And then like finally production cut us off at like, what was it, 8 or 9 or something like that?
It was about maybe like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I was supposed to meet with
Your
what's it
friend.
called? Iron Resurrection, Shaggy. We were supposed to go out and get some barbecue. And I had to call him up and tell him, hey, Shag, I can't do it. We got to stick around. And that was that Thursday. Oh,
Yeah.
it might be Wednesday, Thursday. I forget what day it was, but yeah. But we stuck
Thursday.
around, and I thought I was really thinking, man, this is a test. This is a test. We got to stay. We got to stay. And then we didn't even know if the truck was going to start. See, that's what I was sweating out because I was the master mechanic, and I asked Jesse. I was like, hey, Jesse, does this truck run? And of course, he's like, well, it's in the garage, isn't it? And I'm like, truck run? And we didn't get the keys until Thursday.
Wow.
And I was sweating it out because I was like, oh my God, but I did find something that was kind of, that had me a little concerned. The truck has a computer, and the computer clips were off. So the computer wasn't making connection with the harness. So I saw that, and I was just like, oh, we batting these things down, So I'm not sure if that was a setup or not, but I made sure that those clips were on because if they were the way they were, the truck wouldn't have started. And so I'm kind of glad that I saw that because the last thing I needed was the truck to be like not starting at like 11:58 in trying to figure it out.
Right.
But also, Terry, you forget they pulled us off of what we were doing right there to put door handles on.
They door handle.
And a bumper.
A
And
bumper?
front bumper, which had to be fabricated.
Yep. The bumper
it
had
wasn't like a bumper we just bolt on.
No, you can't bolt
They
that
had
on.
to
It was like some
cut
big
and
piece.
build the other bumper. The front
And you had
bumper.
to put it together, and then you had to chop off part of the frame to put it in.
Mm-hmm. So they pulled us off that, which was not supposed to be a part of what we were doing. So they threw us a little extra kinks in there that aren't on day 5. And we're at what time on this pause? It says 10:30.
Yeah, they were
on
like,
day 5.
I asked him, I was like, door handles? He goes, yeah, it's part of the build. If you don't put door handles not in, you'll fail. I'm like, door handles?
Wow.
Yeah. So there was that. So
You two got a good question here. Said, what is Dale really like? That's Heidi from Outlaw Edge.
I thought Dale was funny. He was super kind. He was basically like daddy, like a dad, or like, that kind of thing. So, I mean, he's not like, he's probably like one of the kindest souls I've ever met. So he's not an angry guy by any means.
No, he's not, but he's not going to take BS. And I love the guy. I thought Dell and Casey were two of the kindest people I've ever met. They were just sweet. We went out to dinner every night with them, except I think 2 nights. One night we didn't go out to dinner with them. Mm-hmm. And those two, they're really sweet. They're gentle, and just how you see them without them arguing, that's how they are. Mm-hmm. And like they edited in such a way where I don't know if they chose Dell to be the one, but Dell and Casey, they were doing some work. I can't let people think that they weren't. Casey was the one that you can count on as far as like, Casey, I need a hand. He's running over.
Yeah, Casey was super good at like, he may not have known a whole lot about the machine or fabrication or trucks or whatever, but he was definitely like the best assistant in anything. 100%. He was right there with anything. If I needed something to be held together so I can weld it so I didn't have to clamp it, if he needed help, if anybody needed help, he was like right there assisting, doing whatever he could to help. Especially with Andy and the hydraulics.
Yep. Everyone was saying, Casey. That's all you heard throughout the garage. And he was nailing it. He was hitting home runs all over the place. And like I said, the dad, gentle guy, sweet guy. And like we talked even after. I mean, he's just a really special. They're just two special people, and for whatever reason,
Dell is literally he's so just kind and mellow. Like he's definitely a man of the woods for sure. Like,
yes,
definitely a man of the woods. Maybe not so in the machine world, like machine shop world, but he's definitely a man of the woods for sure.
Sound like they might be really good people. But you got fabricators to do this. It's hard with 5 fabricators.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
That's
All
true.
Okay, so what? I'm at 40, 45.
Wait a
I'm at
second.
40, 33.
40, 41.
40,
I
34.
need to
So I'm
move
with
you.
Ray.
Hang on,
So-
wait a second. I'm gonna fast forward mine a little bit.
So,
All right,
okay,
I'm at 40, 41.
let me go back a little bit. Hold on. 40. 40.
Hold on 1 sec.
41. Okay, I'm at 40, 41. Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, hit it.
Come on, guys. Jesse already went over this stuff.
The shake falls off.
Oh, I forgot he didn't tighten the fittings. That's why I was leaking.
Come on, guys. Jesse already went over this stuff.
The shake falls off.
And we'll put a trough or something.
I'm too far up.
4106. Man, that thing was scary.
It was super scary.
Swear to God, it looks like something out of Saw. So what they have to do? Retighten all the fittings?
We tightened all the fittings, and yeah, that was pretty much it.
Hey, you guys still got to make all the catch and everything with that ramp and all that stuff with the shingle, yeah?
This is where it gets spicy.
Wait, do we?
Come on, guys. Jesse already went over this stuff.
The shake falls off.
So they really thought it was okay to reach in that bed with those giant counter-rotating blades at 1,000 RPM. They honestly thought they were going to reach up in there with their hands.
Mm-mm.
Fix a problem they have known about since day one.
We gotta move quicker, guys.
I don't want to smack everybody with this thing.
So, are we just gonna go down, right?
No, it's got to kind of kick it up
Taper?
this way.
We need this cup. Let's go.
I don't know about you, Monster fans, but this
There you go. Let's go. Somebody's upset.
I was mad because me and Terry at this point were the only ones working.
I see that.
Nobody else was working but me and Terry. Terry was holding everything. I was tacking it. I was burning the shit out of myself trying to get everything together. It was crazy.
And they're just looking at you.
The shingle comes out. You shouldn't have anything exposed where you're going to stick your hand, especially if a shingle comes right through here. And it has the potential to cut someone's arm off. That's where I draw the line.
That makes me cringe thinking about it.
Counter-rotating blades spin at 1,000 RPMs. I explained to you guys how to do the ramp. It's just dangerous and foolish to think that's done and okay.
7 minutes.
having completely ignored Jesse's earlier request for a ramp to shield limbs
That's
from
rough.
approaching saw blades has cost the team a considerable amount of time.
Oh, I remember this now. Ray, you remember when that big log hit me? It fell off the edge of the truck?
I bet they sure
I
wish they could
remember.
3 or 4 hours they spent on that exhaust.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Now it's 3 of them.
Now it's 3 to 4.
Are you serious right now?
That's fucking hilarious.
Me and you gonna have a talk, okay? Because we know it did not take
If you
2
put a
hours. Now it's 3 to 4. Are you kidding?
By the end of the show, if they didn't spend a day on that,
6 hours,
Look how dirty I was.
she's
Wow.
pointing at, got that finger going. She got the whole hand. Like,
I was so mad. I'm not even lying.
I understand.
Look how pissed I am. I was pissed. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I was so
That
mad.
sucks.
Team, but if your monster creation is not safe, there's no way the big boss is gonna bless it.
Yeah, if you didn't know exactly what you were actually building, that makes it even.
I know, but
Even harder.
Well, to be honest, most of the teams, the other three don't know. I didn't know what the shit a wood gas burner was, right? I didn't understand how that shit worked. But
your expert was on point.
both of them were used to building and they fabricated. That's a huge difference. We had 5 people working.
You guys get to go and watch them blow it up?
No, we didn't get to watch that.
No.
That's a badass truck, though.
That truck.
I love that old truck. Yeah.
We did not fart around.
Come here, boy. Terry.
Oh,
Look.
You see that 2-hour exhaust though?
He showed that exhaust.
4.
4 hours, Ray. Come on.
Yeah.
They've showed that shit like 5 times. I'm okay with it.
You should have put your name on it.
I know. I should have.
Tell you what, you did a good job on it. It was the logo and everything.
It is.
And I didn't draw it on. Terry watched me do it. I looked at the wall and did it. Like it
Run up this. You looked at me like.
There it is again.
Oh, he's got mortar cannons under that thing. Yeah, they're showing that exhaust tip.
For somebody who didn't like it.
Again.
I'm telling you, you need to make exhaust tips in honor of this. You really
I
do.
probably will.
Call them 6-hour special.
The other side of the truck when they blew it up to see if the exhaust was still attached, because if it was,
look, he showed it again.
Message my boy on Instagram.
Ray, you got to call them. You got to call them 6-hour specials. Okay.
Yes.
Start making the big ones for the exhaust, like the diesels, like the Duramax. Oh yeah. Damn. Well, that's a shame, guys, but
that was still badass, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
that was
still so badass. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, they call me artsy fartsy.
I saw that.
Artsy fartsy.
They call me artsy fartsy.
Okay, so Ray, tell us about your accident.
Okay, so I got a couple stories, which is kind of funny. Okay, this one's the first one now. So first day, we're tearing everything up underneath it, and I was like so just tunnel vision. I just dove right into it, right? So like I'm ripping things out from underneath the truck, and I grabbed something to pull it. Well, it came off, but it like sliced my pinky right here to the bone.
Ooh.
I was like, oh fuck. I'm gonna like get kicked off the show right now. They're gonna shut this shit down. You know what I did? I just shoved my fucking glove in it and it bled inside my glove.
Oh no.
And then I took a break like after like I got, what I needed done. I went to the restroom with my left glove on, took it off in the restroom, wrapped that hoe up.
Do what you got to.
And then went and did it again.
Wow.
Because it was sliced, like when I tell you, like it was sliced to the bone, like it was sliced to the bone. So like every day before set, I would wrap it up with duct tape. I mean, not duct tape, with electrical tape and toilet paper, and then shove my hand back in my glove.
Wow.
Have time to bleed.
I'm here for the long haul, damn it.
That's right.
I think
I had a 3-4 hour exhaust I had to cut out. So damn it, I was gonna get it done that day.
I think somebody's cracking on you two guys. You see that? They said, "Sweet," not you. Said, "Sweet Jesus, it's the perfect evolution of beards." So.
Oh my god.
I think Terry's got a little bit of shadow going.
Listen, I got a starter compared to
Luke got a
Wayne.
good starter set, and then
I shaved this morning just for this, so
you got rid of yours, huh?
fixing it today.
No, but I will say this: it was a cool experience. It was fun. You know, I got to hang out with a bunch of good people, and it's a shame that they didn't show Jesse around the shop like joking around, because he's a character. He's a
He is that.
cool guy. And
Yeah.
we all had fun, and like I said, we knew what was going on as far as, you know, like we came in there and we knew that there's a possibility we wouldn't make it, but some people say we did, some people say we didn't, but that's up to interpretation. But when it comes down to it, it's Jesse that's the one that judges that, and you know, we did what we could, and I have no regrets, and I do it again. It was fun.
It
100%.
technically worked. It did. It technically worked. It just wasn't safe to operate yet.
Yeah. 'Cause we did have a shoot on it, though. There was a shoot. It just was not what he wanted.
Yeah,
And,
it wasn't what he wanted.
It wasn't what he wanted. So we had a guard, and we did have a shoot at the end. But then he pretty much was saying that, you know, that's not. Now that I think about it, what we should have did, Ray, you know what we should have did?
What?
We should have had that shoot go through the floor and out the side of the truck, right in front of the back wheel.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. But you know what though? When talking about the shoot, right? Like it shows at the beginning where he's talking about the shoot to all of us. I was still like, I had no earthly idea what a shingle mill was.
You didn't know what he
at the time.
meant by shoot.
So I had no earthly idea what he meant as a shoot. Otherwise, I probably would have been working on that way ahead of time. But I was still so confused with how Dell was explaining things as far as like how this thing works. And now I'm putting together, basically, I'm building a machine that I don't even know what it does. Like, and I have no earthly idea what this pole does or this right here. I have no idea what all this is. And then when I finally started getting the carriage, like the springs on the carriage part together, where the lever is, it started to click at that point, like exactly what it was that I was building. Now the chute though, that could have been technical terms for something on the shingle mill for all I knew. I didn't know anything about that. So but you can bet your ass when Jesse explained it to me at the very end, me and Terry fucking right on it. Like you could, like everybody else was standing around. I was pissed. I was so pissed when they called it.
Tell. Yeah.
Because me and him were the only ones that were like, fucking, come on. Terry literally, he was like, what do you need? I was like, we need this. Like, can you hold this? He held it. Like, he was no gloves, no welding helmet, no nothing. He was just holding things, turning around so that way I can weld it into place to try to build some sort of
something. Just go out fighting, you know?
Yeah, like we were not giving up.
I think it's a funny. Outlaw Edge asked, what kind of plans did you have to work off? None of the builds ever have any plans.
Arco, nothing.
So you only have what comes out of you can get out of the expert's head. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I can tell you part of the reason why the exhaust happened, because I know that's going to be a lot of questions because it has been shown so many times. Part of the reason why the exhaust happened is because, first off, we were in the middle of a pandemic when all this happened. I'm not really sure exactly what kind of exposure I'm going to get from this or where it's going to lead me or any of those kind of things, or if I'm even going to get gigs like this after this show, you know, those kind of things. So when we had our meeting with production the day before it started, one of them said, don't watch this show and wish you would have done something different.
Sure enough, did.
And don't watch this show and wish you would have said something different or
Have
whatever.
Have no regret.
Show who you are, be who you are, be about it, but also, like, this is your chance to show the world what you can do. So when I said something about the little rose, like little roses take me like 5 seconds to do. So it was just something I was going to sneak in just so that way I could kind of show the world a little bit of what I do. When he suggested the Monster Garage logo, I was like, damn, okay, I could probably do that. Well, we braked for lunch. And so this is how the exhaust happened, is we braked for lunch. Well, this was basically the first day. We were kind of waiting on parts, all of that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of like not really a whole lot going on that day. So we went and had lunch. After lunch, because I'm like, I have to make mental checklists of things that I need to do so I can make sure I'm on key with everything whenever we come back. So after lunch, we all kind of wandered back in there. And at that point, since there was no cameras around, we weren't really working or doing any of that, I decided to go ahead and do it right then. So I was trying to do it super quick. Like Terry was right there. I was trying to just fucking knock it out as fast as I possibly could, right? Then I got to like the last letter on garage, maybe the last 2 letters on garage. Everybody comes back in. I'm getting yelled at because I'm doing shit I'm not supposed to be doing on camera.
You're not supposed to do anything off camera.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing stuff off camera and blah, 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 blah. So they took it from me. And then they were like, can you finish it on camera? I was like, sure, I'll totally finish it on camera. Well, it was literally like the last 2 letters, which is basically this, like garage, however the fuck you spell garage, but like the last 2 letters, right? I know Terry's like, damn it. Okay, so it's been a long day, guys. Okay.
Hey, no, do your thing, girl. Go ahead.
Give me a break. Okay.
Do you?
So I'm like doing the last letter, and that's what they recorded. So everything that you see
You can
of
see
them recording was basically that. And then they asked me, hey, can you keep going? We need better shots. And so like I just kind of half-assed did something like real quick just so that way they could get the shot and then move on. Well, then we're getting ready to put the exhaust on, and somebody told Terry, hey, go show Jesse.
Great, show Jesse what it is. And I'm like, duh, okay.
And like,
You knew what was going to happen.
like this. Like literally like, oh my God, this dude, okay, I'm already welding in the same building as him. Like, holy shit, he's about to see what I just did. Like this could go one of 2 ways. But so that's kind of where the story of the exhaust came. But I can tell you though. What?
And not to forget, they also said that this truck was possibly going to SEMA. And
yeah, that's true.
they also said this build could possibly go to SEMA. And that's why I was just like, hey, let's put the Monster Garage logo on it. You can do it. And so I was like, because that would have been cool if you see that at SEMA, you know? Mm-hmm. And the thing was, that exhaust system was just hanging off the truck, was just so rusty. So what I did was I had to use pieces of the exhaust because I was like, because it's stuck out in the back. And I was like, well, we got to fix this thing. And we didn't have any fresh tube to weld or anything like that. So I was just like, okay, this is what I'll do. Let me just take it out, chop it up instead of going over the axle and out. Let me just turn it and then just dump it out right in front of the passenger side back wheel. And then what I did was after Ray cut it, I made a nice baloney cut. And that's when we were saying, now that all took maybe 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And then Ray, what's it called? We were just like getting ready to tack it, put it in place and weld it in. And then it was like, about the rose. And then I was like, what about Monster Garage logo? There you go. And that's how
I'm so glad I did it because they showed that shit like 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And anybody that knows, look, a plasma torch runs at an average of 5,000 degrees. If you put a 5,000 degree torch on a thin exhaust pipe for 3 hours, there's not going to be any pipe left. Nothing.
No.
Okay, so
it's going to melt.
Everybody knows that didn't happen that way, but yeah, somebody noticed your language. That's not sailor language. That's welders.
That's welder language right there, baby.
That's fucking welders.
You know what? I can tell you guys that, like, doing before the show, and Dwayne can vouch for this, is I was so fucking nervous to weld in the same building as literally my fucking childhood hero. Like, yeah. I was petrified. When I say petrified, I was petrified. I like stopped all production on artwork for 2 weeks. I put everything on hold.
To practice.
I was literally practicing every kind of welding I could practice just because I didn't know what they were going to call upon me on. And I wanted to make sure I could deliver. Even if it wasn't the best, I wanted to make sure I could deliver. But I can tell you after leaving filming that show, like I felt like a bad motherfucker because I was like, damn, my welds were looking clean. Everything was
You're stacking.
together.
Yeah.
So
You gave me a lesson. Like, yo, Ray, lesson real quick, you know, because I mean, I got one of the best welders in the world, you know, like, and I have an opportunity here. I was like, hey, Ray, show me what, you know, because like some people do the E, some people do the W. I was like, what is your secret? Show me. And I've been practicing it, you know.
Plus, Terry, you actually had access to real welders on that show. Most of that shit you got at your house.
Well, yeah.
Miller welders, right?
I might have to go out and get me a Miller. I might have to go get me a Miller. It might be Miller. It might be Miller in the garage shop because that was just a butter welder. I will tell you, that was just sweet, you know. And so that's it, man. I mean, like, you know, and that log, like I was telling you guys, that log, it was a huge log on the side of the truck, and it was the lifted side, not like when it was down, lifted. And I forgot who bumped into it, but I was standing there, and my natural reflex was to catch it, and I caught it. But the log hit me. The corner of the log got me right in the center of the chest bone.
Ooh.
I was purple and blue for 3 days.
Like a minute.
Oh.
Not good survival instincts. You need to move out of the way of heavy logs, okay?
You know, like I said, I was just like, you know, like I saw it, I was like, you know, like football, yeah. Oh.
Oh man, no, it was such a cool experience. Like everything about it was fucking awesome. Like regardless of whether it was a fail, we got to be next to the legend himself. You know, I've watched him since I was a kid. Like I tried so hard. I'm a fangirl. Like I'm not even kidding through and through. I will admit it 100%. I am a huge fangirl. But y'all should all just be like applauding the fact that I controlled myself for an entire week.
Hey, you guys did not fail, okay? Even though that vehicle may not have done what they required, you guys look like badasses. So
yeah, you put the work in. Yeah,
nothing to be ashamed of. Okay,
I loved it. Dude,
I tell you what went wrong, because I'm not by any way a diesel guy. And I was like saying to myself, oh my God, they're going to be diesels. I know the project's going to have something to do with a diesel. So I have a buddy who's a diesel mechanic. So he told me the difference between a Duramax, a Cummins, and the other one, I forget, the Power Stroke. So I was just for a good month, I was into diesel. So if they told me that this diesel isn't working, I would have got that thing working. And then so when we first go in, I was like, holy crap, it's a Chevy truck. Yo, it might have an LS in it.
Duramax.
And I look on the side of the truck. I'm like, oh, man, diesel.
You knew it. Hey, it's cool that you guys prepared. You know what I mean? You guys put in work before you went. And that showed. You know, that showed because, the other guys there didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
you guys did not fail. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
great job.
my 3-hour exhaust was on there like 16,000 times. I'm okay. I'm living their life right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, by now it's a month. Yeah, she didn't spend a month on that exhaust.
A month on it.
I'm telling you, if you don't start making exhaust tips to sell, you're crazy.
I know.
Yeah,
say Harley gas tank though, right?
I saw.
That.
That was nice. I will tell you, Jesse told me, he says, Terry, by the end of this week, you're gonna not be doing Chevelles and Camaros. You're gonna be doing lift kits and Fords, and you're gonna open up a new business. I was like, no chance, buddy.
Yeah, no,
no chance.
Yeah, and thank you, FXDX Dingo. They said I ought to narrate a movie. I guess that means I've been talking too much.
No, that means you're doing a good job. Tell him, Dingo. Let him know.
And of course, Terry, you should have put an LA.
You know that Dingo. That's Josh, right? He's sitting right here.
Gotcha. Okay, I didn't know that. YouTube blog.
He said it's the tone of your voice, not how much you're talking.
Oh, I got
He
you.
said that you should be on like a baked beans commercial.
I used to have a golden retriever, so.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, first off, I have to tell y'all, Josh is huge fans of all three of y'all.
Brother
He
Josh.
loves all of y'all dearly.
Josh is hardcore on those scooters. He's even gotten you into some of that. So
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. So
Josh
he's
is
doing
dope.
big things. He's
yeah,
doing
we'll
big
go.
things.
We'll go ride when I get out there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He said what? He said he's gonna show you how to pop a wheelie.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm an old man. Telling
Yeah, I
you.
was about to say, man, the 12 o'clock days are over for these old guys.
You don't recover like you used to.
That's
You
it.
are funny. Oh my gosh.
The brain is
No.
still 20, but the body is 70. So
Yeah. See, we got offset right here. This offset, you know, when you get it up in the air and it leans, you know, you're done.
I don't have that one, Louis.
I do.
Oh, how funny.
I got both ours, believe me.
That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Y'all are hilarious.
Look at Outlaw Edge. My man Arco said I should have put an LS in that truck.
Terry
Snuck it
should
in.
put, yeah, that's super funny.
I
An
should have.
LS in it.
Oh.
Let's
No,
see.
I'm glad I didn't because I've been upset if they wouldn't blow that LS up.
I'm in Christmas movies. I don't know that one. I guess
I'm
maybe
looking at
Santa
I'm gonna
Claus
look
with the
at
beard, huh?
Instagram and try
Wow.
to see if there's any questions on Instagram.
This
We got a ton.
Okay.
We got a ton on Instagram. But no, it was a cool experience. I got basically a brother for life for sure out of it. And of course, you know, me and you, Dwayne, have gotten a lot closer. I've got to meet you.
Yeah.
Like, so there's a lot of great things that have come out of it. But I mean, regardless, they showed my exhaust like 15 times.
Wait, you gotta get the shoulders.
That's my signature dance.
Yukon Cornelius, that's the guy.
He's getting red, right?
Yukon. We're gonna send you a lumberjack gear.
Kyle Willis said the Twisted Sisters. That's in Texas. Me and Josh just went and rode the Twisted Sisters. Dude, it's actually close to Austin. So, like, it's a badass ride. We just rode it for our anniversary.
You got car royalty on here. That's ITW Hot Rod. So that's
Christopher Robin.
What is the car? Hocamino?
Hocamino.
Hocamino. Yeah. So what one thing did you guys learn?
I'll let you go first, Terry.
That I learned that what's it called? Jesse's kind of cool. You know, I mean, and it was a joyful experience. Everyone on that experience, and I learned that, you know, to make everyone, you know, I mean, let's face it, they made us look good. To make everyone, it's more than just, you know, like the team of five and Jesse. You got to give the people behind the scenes. You got to give them respect. The camera people, the sound guy. We had a doctor. Every morning we walked in, they checked out temperature.
Oh, our paramedic.
Exactly. The food lady made sure that we were fed, made sure that we're all right. You know, so it takes more than just, you know, talent as far as the talent in front of the cameras. We got to give respect to the people behind the cameras.
Absolutely.
It's funny that you say that. It's because Ben, I absolutely adore Ben. I adore Ben so much. Oh my gosh, he has a part of my heart. I love him so much.
Riviera.
There was the sound guy was great. He was always digging in my butt because my speaker, my little box kept coming out.
I don't think I'd have worded that quite that way.
Yeah, digging in.
So he's always digging in my butt.
Did he have gloves on?
And so there was that, and y'all saw how dirty I was, so I'm sure that was exciting. But also, too, there was a guy that was on set. He was one of our, like, basically our wranglers, like, trying to keep us all together and making sure that we needed anything we needed, he gave it to us. Well, shout out to him because he makes things. He's an artist, too. And he makes, since I'm artsy fartsy, he made me a little swan or like a sandhill crane out of a piece of tinfoil that he found. and gave it to me before I left. And it was so badass. I still have it. If you're watching, I still have it. But he was just so kind. His soul was amazing. And shout out to everybody like took out the trash and picked up all our sodas and put duct tape all over our sodas so that way we wouldn't keep getting yelled at for leaving them everywhere. So
yeah, because we couldn't come in there with a Poland Spring bottle or anything like that. They put duct tape all over it.
Yeah. So shout out to those guys also.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was fun. It was fun.
But,
I'd do it again. I'd do it again in a second.
There you go.
hey, look, that's like the 17th time.
Hey, you're right.
We'll do it though.
It looks so good though.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
No, we're right though.
Time and not drawing it on and literally just looking at the sign on the wall. I felt like it was fucking great.
I was impressed because she was just like.
That's what she does.
True artist.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. Sorry, I forgot. Hold on. She was like.
Oh yeah, I gotta put my hood down. Hey, but I can hold the title for the first person to ever be called Artsy Fartsy on Monster Garage.
There you
Mm.
I
See?
did something right.
That's what you
good.
name. That's what you name the tip. Artsy fartsy
Exhaust tips.
I like how they kind of like made it into a commercial. Did you see that? That was pretty fucking dope. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna advertise them. I'm just gonna cut that out and create a commercial for my Instagram to do exhaust tips.
I'm telling you that you'd make a killing.
Probably. And could you imagine coal roll? Oh my god! Could you imagine smoke coming out of that thing?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, and from a blacksmith term, you strike while the iron's hot. Okay.
Mhm.
Think about Rick.
Touche. I'm on it tomorrow.
Oh man. Well,
All right, guys.
Outlaw Edge said, "You are artsy fartsy for sure." This is true.
Yeah.
Outlaw Edge, Arco.
There is no denying that.
Well, guys, this old man's gonna have to drop off. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay,
love you.
Dwayne.
Guys,
Give the
great
mic
seeing
love
y'all.
for me.
will do.
Yes, sir. You have a good night, Dwayne.
You too.
So, Ray, you got any other questions over in Instagram?
Let me look. So Instagram, I'm gonna hit up my Instagram guys. Y'all got any questions for me and Terry? Somebody said, "When you gonna bust a wheelie on that Sportster?" That's the only question I got.
Hey, I'd like to thank everybody that's in the chat in YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I really appreciate everybody coming, and please share this. Let people know what we do. We do Plan and Traffic the regular night every Thursday night at 9 o'clock Eastern time, and we have guests from the backyard mechanic up to the big dogs, which are Terry and Ray, big dogs. as you can
am
see.
I in that category now?
Oh yeah, you're a big dog, as you can see. So tell all your friends and go back and check out our YouTube, man. We got a lot of videos on there of previous guests. And our website is planandtraffic.com. Check us out. You know, and we just do our thing. We're laid back. We do, you know, we are the community. So we like to have everybody be a part of our community.
We are the video maker.
Oh wait, if we're swaying, I
Yeah, we
gotta
got
sway
sway.
with y'all.
Well, 1, 2, 3.
Let's stick with the shoulders.
That's my go-to dance. That's my happy dance. Whenever I get food and I've been hungry all day, that's like the dance I do.
There you go.
When
Hey.
things are going great in my life, that's the dance I do. When I get into good news, that's my good news dance.
You know, Harlem Shake. I got you.
That's what's
It's a
up.
little bit of everything.
But I tell you, this was fun. Thank you, Louis, for hosting, man. That's really nice.
Hey, anytime you guys have anything you want to share or, you know, new projects, you know, this is the place. Plan and Traffic. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know,
so
so
if
anytime.
you're on my Instagram right now, go find Plane and Traffic. Make sure you go follow. Amazing people have been on this podcast. Like, amazing people. People from Overhauling, like classic shows, bro. Classic. So
Yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Don't forget to follow Terry LSX on
and
Instagram.
Terry. Oh yeah, Terry. I forgot to plug you in there too, but you're already on here, so.
Terry LSX in the house. Follow.
And go watch his YouTube channel. So the cool thing about his YouTube channel is he makes idiots like me make things seem a little more simple. So like he puts things in a lot of layman terms, mechanically like wise, to where basically anybody can do the things to the car that they want to get done. So kudos to you for that, dude.
Thank you.
For
It's about getting people in the garage and building their dreams instead of buying someone else's failed dream. Build your dream.
Right.
Build your dream.
That's right.
That is right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, we have this Thursday. We have Sophie that was on the episode with Dwayne.
Sophie.
Yeah, she'll be on here. She is a motorcycle builder, welder. She races. She does a whole bunch of stuff. So make sure you check it out this Thursday night. Come check out Sophie. She'll be our special guest. And,
Burnout Garage. Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to say good night to everyone. Arco Heidi, Rob and Chris, Burnout Garage, everyone who's been watching on YouTube and on what's called Instagram and on Planning Traffic. I want to thank you guys for joining time with us and learning a little bit about us, letting us into your world. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for having you guys on. And wait, where's my fingers? We're throwing the peace sign. We're out.
I got to do the old be easy.
All right. You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Take care.
All right.
That was hot.
See you later, Terry.
Take care, Ray. We'll be talking.
Yes, we will. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right. Tell Josh I said what's up.
I will.
All right. Take care, everyone.
Bye.
Unhooking now. Thanks, Jeremy. Oh man, let me get it out of here. This one. Yeah, there we go.